Are you able to confirm how many times I did hit him?
He hasn't had the autopsy yet,
and we haven't had
we don't want to.
Yeah, no, I understand that.
We kind of have our suspicions, but there's nothing that we can say that's concrete in that. So.
And what about my firearms? Was it 4 rounds missing from that?
And the scene's still being processed as well, and the firearm stuff hasn't been processed yet. So.
Okay.
I will say, trust your memory.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fair to say.
Yeah, and your account of what you gave us and what we know is pretty accurate.
Yeah, it's pretty consistent.
Yeah. And like I said, we don't know all the.
I want to ask you if the firearm was loaded, but you know what? I don't know if I want to know the answer. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because to me, it changes the water and the beans a bit for how I'm going to feel.
Of course it does.
Well, if he knew it was loaded, I can say with some degree of confidence what his intentions were. If it was unloaded, I can also say what to some degree what his intentions were.
Can you just give us 1 second? If you start that, we'll just run out here for a second, and I'll be right back with you.
And I don't know if I want to know the answer to that ever.
You asked, or you were about to ask a question. You're not sure if you want to ask it or not about whether or not there was a round in the chamber. So I just wanted to check with Steve and the team commander on that just to see if it'd be okay for us to answer that question. If you want to know the answer to that question, we'll tell you the answer to that question. You don't have to ask it now if you don't want to. If you want to call me 2 hours or 2 days from now, you can do it. But if you want to know the answer, we can tell you.
I don't ever want to know. Because I feel like the answer is no. Then I don't know what he was doing. Did he A, want to die, or was he just trying to intimidate me? Did he even know I was carrying a firearm? Is he old school thinking RNC, I don't carry firearms? I mean, he even fucking shot his life. And I don't know if it was loaded, then I walk out of here feeling like I've saved my life.
You saved your life.
If it's not loaded, I feel like I just fucking killed the guy.
You saved your life. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So, because I don't want you leaving here dwelling on that.
You understand that?
Oh, absolutely. I'd be asking the same question if I was sitting where you are, but I'd also not want to know if it was empty. There was one in the chamber.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, that's good to know.
And like I told you before, his brother and sister have said nothing but support for you. They feel bad for what you're going through, and so you don't need to think about that either.
What about his daughter?
His daughter's got a lot of questions. Some of her questions are relevant, and some of them are not really relevant at all. She just wants answers as to what happened. No one, by their account, was aware that there was a firearm in the house, really. But yeah, there's a lot of questions from her, but not much that you can answer. So that's where we're at. But you gave an amazing account, man. Like, that was incredible. I'm glad we waited, to be honest, because
yeah, no, me too. I don't know if I would have, fully been able to do that yesterday. Some of that stuff I remembered, probably some of it irrelevant.
Yeah.
But, just some of the pieces of the conversation.
Yeah. For sure.
It probably would have been a lot more disjointed, I think, if we had done it last night.
Yeah.